Yo, it's Murphy the Kid, and I'm coming at you right now with a little interview on a little series that I like to call Murphy's Mind. And right here, I'm just gonna be answering some questions, talking about some ideas on my mind and what I think about them. I choose art because art is words and emotions that can't be described in a sentence. Art is feelings conveyed through messages or sounds or vibrations, and it's something that everybody understands. It doesn't matter the vernacular that you speak, it's just the emotion that it brings and the message that it represents. Every artist understands the creative process. When you see art in life, you see life so much more different. You see beauty in the worst of things, and you see why the worst things need to happen, and you understand life in a much different way. Definitely my self-production skills. Producing your own beats is something to boast about when you are very confident in what you do. A lot of artists, they buy their beats, and there's no disrespect to that because both producers and artists must come together. But when an artist takes the time to really learn how to form his own sound in his own sense, in his own artistic vision, that's what makes the artist right there. When you form your own vision, you make your own mold and you form to it. That's what separates performer and entertainer from an artist right there. Because a real artist takes art from inside of them, and they don't just attract from outside of them. So yeah, I mean, what makes Murphy me is just me, just being who I am and never confining to any other set of standards. It definitely depends on what the message is. The beat can convey better emotions, I would say, because the melody is what makes you move, the rhythm is what makes you dance. The melody is what you remember, sorry. But then the chords bring out that emotion, and when you have all these elements coming together, the emotions that just an instrumental track alone can bring you, it's its own field, I feel like, whereas lyrics they're kind of like the butter on top. The main cake is having the instrumental. The lyrics just go around that instrumental, because the main thing is about music is it's subjective. So anybody can think what they think about a song, but if the song is good, at the end of the day, the song is good. If it sounds nice, it is nice. So it usually sounds nice by the beat, so I would say the beat. It's good energy and it's wisdom that I've gotten through some bad energy that I've underwent in my life. The story of an artist is always a crazy one, and you never really know what to expect when you go all into something. You learn that there are a lot of setbacks in what you're gonna have to do, and there's no way around them. The setbacks that I've faced in my music, there have been times where I've lost all my music. I've had hard drives completely wiped and cleared, 3 years worth of beats, and I decided I could stop, or I just could let this setback represent something greater. It could represent the idea that no matter how hard or difficult life can get, you can still push through, that everything is okay in the end. And if it's not okay right now, it's not the end, so why are you thinking about it, A lot of people spend a lot of time in the present, but I want people to understand that just because your current situation right now is bad doesn't mean that you can't get out and go get it by yourself. You can't expect something to come to you if you're not out there getting it. Actually so glad I had my setbacks. I wouldn't go back and fix my setbacks if I had the chance, because if I erased that experience that I had, then I wouldn't have learned. So the same situation probably would have occurred. All those times where I have made a choice in my career that has been a setback or, a failure. Like sometimes when I post Instagram reels or content that I'm trying to share to all these people and it fails, it can feel a little humiliating, putting yourself out in front of all those people and watching what you put out flop. But it's also a very needed part of the journey of the artist, because you need to see what works and what doesn't work. There's no handbook that's going to tell you that this is what you need to do to fit your niche. There's nothing except for actually doing it that can provide the answers that you need. I've had songs only get under 100 streams before when I first started, like beats and stuff, and those setbacks were what led me to where I am now, because I was learning what I need to add it to incorporate to my songs to make them catchy, to let people see me and know who I am. Not yet. It gives me this hunger, and it's this feeling that I can only say that you would understand it if you have experienced it yourself. For like-minded people, that hunger inside of you is the reason that you go about it, you know? I could choose to not do what I do and wake up every day and work on music and work how I work, but the reason that I do is because the work gives me the platform. If I didn't do what I do right now, I wouldn't be able to talk to the people like I'm talking to, you know? It's one of the best feelings in the world to have people text me like, hey, what you're doing is inspiring. Like, yes, that's what I've been trying to, you know, get at, inspire people and just tell people like, hey, you know, we're young, this is our chance, we have an opportunity to do something, let's do it, you know? Let's chase that dream, like be crazy about it, be insane. Man, fake clout is everywhere. I see it all the time on Instagram. I go to somebody's page and they'll have like 1 million followers, and then I go to their post and they have like 36 likes, and you can just see right through that. It's like a hot knife through butter, detecting that bullshit. Like, so many people feel as if that's what's gonna give them the respect. That doesn't give you my respect, that gives you my pity, that you couldn't stay real to the grind and that you couldn't get it how you actually had to get it, you know? It's a shame that there are so many people who do this, but I just keep my head down and keep moving. I know that those people will eventually fizzle out, you know? Everything, if your fame was bought, then it needs to be renewed, and I know they can't renew it forever, you know? But if that fame is earned through respect and hard work, that's how it stays forever. That's how you make an impact that lasts, and that's the main goal. I don't really want to fit in with somebody. I don't really want to represent anything fake. I just kind of want to appreciate what I have and grow off of that. I think there's no point riding on fake clout because I'm representing something I don't have. So when it comes time to back that up and I can't back it up, I'm shit out of luck. A disciplined, laser-focused group of people who know what they want and when they want it. And I'm grateful to say I do. You know, I have my boys at Artsition, I have my boy Dre, my girlfriend, and I try to keep my circle small, because what I've learned over the past couple years is that it really is better just to have 3 boulders than 100 pebbles. You know, at the end of the day, you could have all those people who, you know, big friend group, but it's all fake. That all falls through when it comes time to stand on them. But when it comes time to just work and get what needs to be done, and be uncomfortable and be in that flow state, you have to surround yourself with like-minded people. You can't surround yourself around the people that are small-minded. They will limit you. They will limit you and withhold you from your true potential. A lot of people often don't understand the life that I want, and they don't understand why I want it or why I'm working towards it, so they doubt it, you know? They get mad inside themselves because they don't understand it. And I just I take it with a grain of salt. You know, all those people that don't understand don't mean anything to me when I'm with the people that understand. You know, when I'm with the people that understand, I feel like $1 million. I feel like I could walk on the water, you know? That's what it's at. It's all about having a real circle, loyalty over everything. The fame would be nice, but the fame is only to get the platform to talk to people. I want to be able to talk to the youth. That's the most important thing on this earth, is the youth, because they're in control of the next, you know, the next years of Earth. And I want to inspire people with what I do with my story. I want people to see that KING, keep inspiring new generations. I want them to see, you know, me starting from nothing with absolutely zero help, nothing by myself, and I want them to see me attain a higher status from where I was when I started, you know? And the end goal is to start an organization that donates money to research groups studying traumatic brain injuries, because I myself, I have a traumatic brain injury, and my life has been so different ever since, and I feel like I've never been understood for it my whole life. And I want the kids out there like me that feel like they don't fit in because they have that TBI to understand, like, yo, You are never limited by anything. You can fulfill your true potential at any given moment in time. You just have to find the right circumstances to get it, because you can do it, you just have to figure out how. This has been Murphee's Mind, episode 1. I plan to continue this series a little further with more questions and stuff, different locations, might bring some more people on, but I appreciate everybody for tapping in and tuning in, and go check out Murfee the Kid on Instagram and Twitter, and Murfee on Spotify and Apple Music. Peace.